Today's guest is someone who is a self-made visionary who built her skincare empire right here in Cleveland and beyond.
All of my products are infused with herbs like turmeric and sea moss.
People talk about, SPF and all that. The higher the number, the worse it is for you, and it causes skin cancer. Is that true?
No, we use very hypersensitive products for babies.
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing the same with our skin as we get older?
Nobody needs a 10-step ever. If you need a 10, you just need to go to the esthetician and let them handle that.
How much research did you get into to understand the benefits of these products, and how did you learn how to infuse them into your product line?
Simplicity is the best thing that has ever happened to me.
When people see you talking about the product, that's how they get to know you as a person. That's how they create this relationship with you.
I make the product myself. I ship the orders and everything. People like to see authenticity and passion, and that's what I give.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Unfiltered Brew podcast. Today's guest is someone who is a self-made visionary who built her skincare empire right here in Cleveland and beyond. We're so excited to welcome Cidney Moore.
Welcome to Unfiltered Brew, Cidney.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Oh, we're so excited that you're here with us today, and we want to learn more about your passion for skincare and how you started in this industry and what inspired you to get into the skincare industry.
Well, that's a lot. I started about 8 years ago. There was a lot of things in stores that didn't agree with my skin type. A lot of things were scented and filled with a lot of chemicals. So I decided to go in my kitchen and whip up something that would nourish my skin without being oversaturated with harsh ingredients. It took me about a year to figure out just how to create a business. I did not know where to start. I did not know how to work a computer or anything but I also did it for other women that look like me, that I want them to feel beautiful in their skin naturally. I don't want women to feel like they have to wear makeup to feel beautiful. When you clear up your skin and all the blemishes and acne and hyperpigmentation, you want to wear your real skin, like your real skin.
Yeah.
You want to wear your real skin when you're glowing. So I did it for the purpose of wanting a healthier lifestyle.
By the way, you're glowing.
You're literally glowing. Yeah.
Thank you. I wanted it because I wanted to live a healthier lifestyle. I also want others to feel comfortable in their skin. So that's the main goal I had set out for my business.
So tell us, where did Herbal Ciddy come from?
Believe it or not, I went through multiple names in my business, but Herbal Ciddy came from my name initially. I named my business after myself.
I love that.
As you should.
I love it. So my name is Cidney, Cidney, and then I'm like, okay, I can make this out to be like Ciddy. So, and then the herbal, because all of my products are infused with herbs like turmeric and sea moss. So kind of just put it together and boom.
You got the name.
That's awesome. It actually sounds so great, like Herbal Ciddy.
It goes, a little name brand, okay?
So what was your first product that you launched with Herbal Ciddy?
My butter. It was
body
a
butter?
Yes. Oh my God.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So our body butter only contains about 8 ingredients, 100% natural. It's now called our fading butter. It's made with turmeric and sea moss as our main ingredients, also with shea butter and cocoa butter. That's our number one selling product. So we've sold
called the fading butter.
The fading butter. We sold tons of thousands.
Like hyperpigmentation.
Yes, for hyperpigmentation,
stretch
eczema,
marks,
stretch marks, all that good stuff. Yeah, or bad stuff. All that nasty stuff.
So
you don't
share
want
a little bit more about the ingredients and the benefits of the ingredients in this fading butter. Like turmeric, you've mentioned turmeric, which I've heard turmeric is a powerhouse and an antioxidant. How much research did you get into to understand the benefits of these products, and how did you learn how to infuse them into your product line? Did you come from a chemical background?
No. Everything is self-taught. Never took a class, believe it or not, my friends let me experiment on them.
That's good.
Shout out to the friends.
My friends and family, but no history of background of any educational systems that I went through at all. Honestly, if you just get on a computer and read books
so much information.
and study your butt off, like you can achieve anything you want. Like the reason I feel like for school is like somebody's telling you what to do. Nobody ever had to tell me to go get it. Okay, I was gonna figure it out no matter what. As an entrepreneur,
you're a go-getter. You have to be a go-getter, right?
Yes, you figure it out. So yeah.
So what's the biggest skincare myth that people still believe in?
that y'all don't need sun protection.
Really?
Yeah, like you need
I believe
it.
that. Honestly,
Yeah,
as of recently with Jack, even because Jack, loves the sun. And I used to be the one to be like, you have to wear SPF. But now, honestly, I'm like, you need some sun. It gives you the best, like vitamin D, gives you energy.
You need sun, absolutely. I will sit on the sun. Literally, I just did a 6-hour bid in the sun by the pool. But you want to make sure your skin is moisturized. You want to make sure you still protect your skin from UV rays and harmful lights of the sun. But it's perfectly fine to sit out in the sun as long as you have aging, wrinkles, sunspots, and discoloration of your skin will start to form as you age. So if you start, start in your 20s, ladies. If you start in your 20s or you start younger, just
we're in our
30s.
We're in our 30s.
Well, we learn in our 30s that we should have started in our 20s, So definitely important for everybody, even as a baby, to wear sun protection.
And what SPF do you recommend?
So I recommend mine. I have a sun cream. It's actually made with matcha. No, it's some matcha.
Ooh, okay.
So matcha is actually a natural sun protection. It's made with zinc oxide as well and a little bit of shea butter in there. Those are like our top ingredients. So really, and cucumber for cooling purposes.
Okay, I heard cucumber's good for your skin.
For brightening,
Really
brightening purposes. I love that.
So I know a lot of people talk about, SPF and all that, and the higher the number, the worse it is for you, and it causes skin cancer. Is that true?
No. Honestly, it's just what type of ingredients people are using. The higher the number doesn't necessarily mean that, but usually the higher the number, the more chemicals you could say. Mine is SPF 15. On average, you want to at least do a minimum of 15. I would say to 30 is fine. Reapplying, but also if you just moisturize on top of that every single day, you'll be
so
all
I
right,
normally
girl.
do 30, and then I'll put instant bronzer, and then I'll put more instant bronzer, and then it just totally washes off.
I read somewhere like not too long ago that anything over SPF 50 just doesn't work any better than SPF 30. I don't know if it's
I can't really
if I
say.
can.
Speaking of chemicals, and we talked about ingredients, what is something that people with really sensitive skin can look out when they're purchasing an item? What kind of ingredient should they look out for?
Number one out of any ingredient that you need to look for as a person, because I'm a sensitive skin brand, people come to me for that reason because they have sensitive skin, is fragrance. Fragrance will eat you and your skin alive. It dries your skin out, and that's when the aging and all the other bad stuff happens to your skin. But fragrance, you definitely want to stay away from that.
Definitely a skin irritant. Like you don't go spray perfume directly on your face, right?
No. I don't use none of my products have fragrance in it at all. I don't recommend using any fragrances on the face ever.
Yeah.
And if you're going to use how they have the body creams, but they're like fragrance-wise? Use a little mix with natural. I tell everybody, just mix them together. So a little bit less, because we like to smell good. Like we're gonna smell really, really good at all times. But just protect yourself while doing it.
So I know when you started the business, you've hit $1 million in sales in under 4 years.
Actually, it was my second year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
No. Sorry. So my second year, I hit $500,000 in 1 year.
In total sales?
Yes, in total sales. By year 4, yes, I made $1 million.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
Congrats. Yes.
Congratulations to that.
And how many years have you been in the business so far?
I've been in business for technically 8 years, but I have started Herbal Ciddy for 7 years now.
Oh, and you're still going strong.
Still going strong, girl. Life after COVID, it did a number. Did a number.
So I saw Beyonce.
Yes, Beyonce.
Tell us a little about Beyonce and your skincare.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Wait, I missed that. Beyonce
reshared her skincare and wore it, correct?
Not wore it, but she had a whole page for businesses to get shout out on, and honestly, that brought so much traffic to my business because anybody on Beyonce website, it's trustworthy, right?
Yes.
So that just put a little badge of honor on my business, and I sold really good that year. So that was amazing.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
So going back to building your business, I want to know, did you bootstrap everything yourself, or did you seek some funding in building stages of your business?
The first 3 years, I was funded 100% by myself. All my money was going back into my business. Honestly, I think that's a great way to do it because now I have worked with getting capital from banks and loans and stuff like that. And it's like, you're no longer working for yourself, you're working for the bank. So it's like, okay, when I wrap this stuff up, I don't want to ever get a loan or capital again, but never say never, because when opportunities come your way, especially if they're good and beneficial, I definitely want to take that opportunity, but it would have to be a very large opportunity for me. But other than that, yes, 100% fund it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Did you make your first sale to a stranger or somebody you knew?
Oh, girl, 7 years ago? I can't remember. Honestly, I think it was probably a friend or a family member. They definitely wanted to support me, although I was like, no, just try it for free and let me know what you think. But it was definitely somebody I knew.
Well, that's usually how it starts.
It does,
You know, it
People
starts
always
in inner circle, and that's really how it was with our podcast too.
I mean, people are still asking us for, when are you guys gonna get your merch out? Because I want to buy a hoodie and all that. So we are currently working on that.
Definitely, and it's gonna be pink.
Yes.
That'd be so pretty.
And you know what's funny? I hated pink for the longest time, and somehow we landed with pink for this brand. As you can tell, she loves pink.
I love pink.
I became a pink girl this year, but they say when you become a pink woman, it's like you're healing or something.
You're in your healing era, right?
So definitely that's me.
Yeah, I get that, because I didn't even own a single thing of pink.
Yeah.
And now look at you.
Really?
Yeah.
Pinked out.
Yeah.
Now you're my Barbie. So you run this business and you started from the bottom and now you're all the way at the top. What's something that people think is easy about owning a business and it's not?
They think that you have more freedom. Like, it's easier in life because you don't have to answer to a boss or anything. And I can say you answer to yourself. And if you really are passionate and care about your business growth, you're going to be harder than any boss you had. You're going to be way harder on yourself. You're going to have long nights. I mean, I used to be very, very obsessed with my job, like OD obsessed with my business, working 12-hour days, 70-hour weeks. I mean, it was pretty crazy, but I knew I had a goal and I had a vision for myself. But I was way harder than any boss could be, and I didn't have the freedom.
So what does your typical day look like now?
Now I have a little bit more freedom.
Okay.
After building, and honestly, my business is kind of on autopilot because it is an e-commerce business. So I can make money anywhere I go. It's a product-based business, and I still do everything myself though. So I still do all the orders. I make the product myself. I ship the orders and everything. So yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
And how come you haven't hired out to help with making the product and formulate? I know you formulate out of your house right now.
Out of my condo. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I have tried everything. People are like, oh, why haven't you done this way? Why didn't you have done this way? And like I said, I know the exact way I want my business to go. Some things are honestly way too expensive. When you're self-funded, like you can't afford certain things. Certain companies are not capable of doing that. Like there's certain items on here a big manufacturer will never want to make in life. It's a nightmare for me, honestly, but my butter, it's like the best selling one, but it's a nightmare that no large company is doing. And that's why I think that I thrive.
Is it because of the ingredients?
Yeah,
or the process?
like how it's made, the process, unless you're able to afford $1 million for one product to get made. Those really, really
I mean,
large,
the CMOs are
big.
So
much. So that's the reason why also I actually do enjoy it. Like, I would be the preferred one to manufacture most of my product. There's some that I can manufacture it out, but just not there. And I like my little business. It's not too much. You could go there. You can take it to the extent to where you want to become a millionaire, but you sacrifice your peace in that moment. And when I realized my peace was being sacrificed, I was like, okay, do I want money or do I want peace?
Yeah.
I chose peace.
I love that you say that, because
awesome.
I feel like a lot of businesses put so much pressure on themselves after they reach a certain sale that they need to scale to this number.
To go to the next level.
They need to be like a unicorn status. But I love that you said that, because so many people, I think, need to understand that you can make whatever, $500,000 a year, $1 million, and be okay. Be okay.
And you don't have to work as hard.
I feel like it becomes addicting, because when you start doing something and it starts growing and you see it, you're like, I want more. I want this. I want this.
Money is the root of all evil. It will take a lot from you.
So how do you protect your own mental health through this? Like, how do you handle stressful days?
Now that you're doing so much
yeah.
yourself, you're handling the marketing,
Yeah,
the formulation,
yeah.
the filling.
I mean, how do you do that?
Well, I learned how to do everything kind of all at once and lay out my whole entire month, I would say. I've been doing this for so long, and a lot of things are on autopilot. So when I do manufacture my own product, I make enough for at least to last me about 2 months to a quarter out of the year. So that way I'm not making product every day.
Every day,
guys.
right.
Like, I can manufacture at least 500 items in one day. So I'm like a machine.
Wow.
No, I'm a machine when it comes to making product. I used to be in the military, and I did culinary for a while. So we would feed thousands of soldiers.
That's insane.
So I know how
That's
to make a
amazing.
large
How long
amount.
were you in the military for?
I was in the military. I was a weekend warrior for 6 years.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Thank you for your service.
No, thank you.
That's incredible. It's
Thank you.
probably which helped develop the discipline
Yes.
and the work ethic that you have in your
Absolutely.
business. So it
You're a woman
translated
with
so
many
well.
talents.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how did you first market yourself when you first started selling? Because I've looked at your Instagram. You've grown the account to almost 100,000 followers for Herbal Ciddy on Instagram, by the way, guys. And how did that growth translate into revenue?
People like to see authenticity and passion, and that's what I give. I've never been the type to just, oh, I want your money. And I feel like that's why a lot of people struggle, because they're really in it for the money and not the true passion. Like, it warms my heart to see other women glow because they're using my product. So I was just getting on Instagram, being naturally myself. I've always loved content. I've always loved to take pictures. And as soon as Instagram came out, I became like kind of obsessed with it. It was really great. It was when I was younger. So it was just like, oh, it's a new shiny object. Let's play with this. And I just grew my brand over time, my personal brand, just me, being me. And then I was like, okay, let's convert this into making some money, allowing other girls to feel good using my product, and just literally getting on Instagram and talking about why I do this and creating trends and doing little cute stuff like that.
And that's how you build relationships. And I've
Yes.
even, we've talked about it too. Like, people want to see you. You
Yeah.
know, people,
Yeah.
if you were just posting your product,
product,
it wouldn't work.
it
I
wouldn't
mean, not
work.
that it wouldn't. I'm sure it would.
Get you.
But when people see you talking about the product, that's how they get to know you as a person. That's how they create this relationship with you, even if since they've never met you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they're like, oh my gosh, I know her. She does this. You know, people get
People
to know
be
you,
acting like
your
they know me,
authentic
no,
self.
yeah.
You know, and I love that. I love that you said that. So
Founder-led marketing. That's what.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
We've talked about that quite a few on here.
What?
Like founder-led
Founder-led,
marketing and
yeah.
have you being the face of the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
not the product being the face of the brand. You are
I'm
the face
being
of
the
the
face
brand.
of the brand. That's definitely what helped me out, because like when I'm professional, I love talking to people. I'm nice. So like they feel the energy, they read it. A lot of people have said they bought products from me just because of my energy and I'm nice or whatever, and then they end up loving it. So then,
you have a good aura too.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
So what's something that people might not know about you?
That maybe they miss on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, if I tell you, I might have to. No. I don't know. I'm pretty expressive. Some people don't know. I'm actually, I guess you could say, an introvert.
Really?
I couldn't
am.
tell.
I mean, I can understand though too, because
You're an introvert.
I'm
too, but
actually an
she's-
introvert.
People
Are
might
you?
not know that.
Are you
Yes,
really?
Yeah,
No, you're
yeah.
not.
Trust me. She knows. I really am.
She really is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are the nicest one of the nicest Pilates instructors I've ever
She
met.
kicked our butts, didn't she?
Oh, she
I was like
kicked-
sweating,
Girl,
falling all over.
I was sore for days. I said, you know what? I'm not a Pilates princess.
I didn't know people hated me or
If
liked
anyone
me after that
wants to-
class.
No, I loved it though, because you did it with yoga too. So like I remember I told you that. So I'm a non-practicing yoga instructor. I guess that's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Oh, there you go. Now we know.
You truly are a woman with many talents.
Thank you. So I don't practice being a teacher, but I love yoga. So like you infusing that into Pilates to make the flow go way better.
It was
Chef
amazing.
kisses.
Yes.
Chef kisses.
So
You're
if
amazing.
anyone that's listening needs a great Pilates teacher for a great event,
With good
please
skincare, with a
contact
good
Nora from
skincare
Unfiltered
routine.
Brew podcast and make sure we get this amazing Herbal Ciddy on the vendor list as well. Sorry.
Jinx.
Skincare can get really expensive, and you have a good. Your skincare is pretty good in pricing.
Yes.
What is one item for somebody that doesn't have a lot of money that can buy?
So
Like one item that you can recommend to them.
One item would be my gentle cleanser. Depending on what you're looking for is the gentle cleanser, because you can use it to wash your hair, to wash your face, and to wash your yoni.
Really?
Wow. Okay.
It's amazing. This is also one of the top 3 products that I made, and the formula has been the same for about, I want to say 5 years now, and I use it every single day.
Multi-purpose cleanser.
Cleanser. It's called our gentle cleanser, and when I say chef kisses, that product, I'm so proud of that. I'm really proud of that.
Wait, is it here with us today?
Yes, it's the big bottle right there.
Okay.
Our gentle cleanser.
So this can be used on literally
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Every little nook and crack.
Every little nook and crack. Yes, and you can use it as a body wash. It's just a thinner formula, but yeah, everywhere.
I love that.
Like if you have a sensitive scalp as well, I know a lot of shampoos have fragrances.
Yes.
So
It
that
helps
would
break
be,
out. Well,
yeah.
this is maybe something Jack can use. Jack loved, by the way, the face cream that he got from you from the Pilates
he's
event.
really into it.
Oh
too.
my God, he's so into it. Yeah, he really is. He's all about skincare too, but he has sensitive skin and his scalp breaks out. He can't. I'm sorry to put it this out there. He's gonna kill me, but he uses baby shampoo for showering. He can't use anything on the market. It breaks him out.
To try that. I think
Okay, he could be actually a good
Candidate.
to try this.
Candidate to try it.
I've actually, speaking of baby lotion, and shampoo, I have used that myself. So I moved to Tennessee, and Tennessee is a very botanical state. And I realized that my skin was so sensitive down there. And I would be using different.
When you say botanical, what does that mean?
Lots of I don't even know how to say it. It has a lot of different plants and herbs and that grow. Like I've realized that I have allergies I've never even thought I had, and especially on my skin, I would get rashes on my skin.
Does that?
It's so weird. So I actually started using that non-scented baby shampoo and baby lotion on myself because it really helped. Yeah. And I was doing the detergent.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, we use very hypersensitive products for babies.
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing the same with our skin as we get older? Why aren't those
that
mega
it's
brands
less sensitive? But as you grow older, I think your 20s are the time is okay, your skin is steady, and then right after 20 your skin gets back way more sensitive, and obviously right when you're in your teenage you got all the breakouts, and then hormonal, when you're a baby you're still sensitive, acne. So you're only really unsensitive for maybe 5 years to a decade, and then after that your skin gets really more sensitive.
So I have a question. So this question might help answer a lot of questions for people with chronic illness like emphysema. Is there a different skincare routine for somebody with that chronic illness, and what is something that they should be aware of?
So I'm not really familiar with that, but like I said, fragrances is the number one thing. A lot of my products are 10 ingredients or less. So honestly, the less chemicals, the less ingredients, better, simple. Honestly, using 1 to 2 ingredient items that you purchase yourself. I tell a lot of people, because like I said, I'm not here just for your money. Just a little bit, but not
just a tiny bit.
Tiny bit. I gotta eat, But I tell people, I'm like, olive oil for everything.
I've heard of that too.
Extra virgin olive oil.
We call it the golden.
It goes back to the Bible, baby.
Yeah, back to the Bible, back to the Quran.
Back you know how
extra virgin olive oil.
You get really tan on olive oil. I put olive oil.
I don't know if that's safe.
No, it's fine.
I put olive oil.
Mix it with your lotion.
I have put olive oil on my skin to get a tan in the Mediterranean.
People think that using oil and sitting out in the sun, you're going to cook like fried chicken. No, that's not the case.
I use coconut oil.
See, people use that. Yeah. Depending on what type of skin you have, that could be true. Yeah. But also, I always recommend, I don't put oils on without a cream. Yeah. So SPF or any cream, I mix it in my hand together. And then you would get that glowy without that sticky, oily feel, and it absorbs right into your skin. So that oil, technically oil sits on top of your skin. But if it's applied with moisturizer or while your skin is damped, then it absorbs right into your skin for better protection. But as far as your question with the autoimmune, olive oil is always to wash your body as well, because it's an antibacterial.
It is.
Wow, okay.
I mean, I literally told you too to put some olive oil drops in your ear when you had that
Yes,
ear
yes,
infection,
exactly.
right?
Yes,
'Cause
yes,
it's
yes.
antibacterial.
When you said that, I
Exactly.
was like, you know what? You're a smart lady. You're a smart woman. Yes, but olive oil is the holy grail for anybody who's battling with and can't use anything. Go to olive oil.
That's great.
It's great.
Just like garlic is really good for your immune.
Immunity. Yeah, exactly. We got to go back to like the raw
raw
foods.
one ingredient, two ingredient things are gonna be like your best bet.
Because it is really overwhelming, because the skincare industry right now has been growing immensely. So how does Herbal Ciddy differentiate with all those different brands out there?
You know,
how do you stand out?
It was hard. It still is hard, because it's a $1 trillion industry growing into, and trying to compete with every celebrity.
Yeah.
There's girls around me, a million girls around me who have skincare brands and everything. I can say, luckily I got into it, although it still was a $1 billion industry when I got into it. I decided to stick to the roots, stick to the main purpose. I definitely rebranded myself a few times to make sure I stay above water.
Yeah.
But the whole simple is more. Simple ingredients.
Less is more.
Less is more. A lot of brands, they either get bought out or they get discouraged by the
amount of competition.
The competition. So they try to be like the competition versus trying to be in the path that they were truly meant to be in. So I can say I just stayed the course.
You stayed on your own path.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you figured out as you went, you were like, okay, well, she's doing that, and now I'm going to do this. And that just kept you going.
And trial and error is a big thing. People ask me all the time, how did you formulate? How did you do the marketing? How did you do that? Like, some of these things I definitely hired out, but I also made sure they taught me as well. I have lost $500,000 in waste before. I have lost so much money trying to create this brand. But trial and error, if you never try,
you never know.
You're never going to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how has building a business specifically in Cleveland shaped your journey? I'm assuming you're from Cleveland, right?
Yes, I am from Cleveland.
Born and raised?
Born and raised, girly. Honestly, this was so for me. Herbal Ciddy was meant for me in every single type of way. I even wanted to move out, branch out and everything, but a lot of people don't know the largest skin manufacturers to buy in bulk. L'Oreal, I think, established here. There got a few of her buildings around, but the number one place was here. And a lot of the bulk and items that I do get are in my backyard. They're 30 minutes away from me. So I used to mentor other girls in the skincare industry, and they were asking me, are those the only two places we can get stuff from in Ohio? And I was like, wait, there's none in Atlanta. There's none in California.
Yeah.
They're getting it all from Ohio. And I was like, okay.
Well, Ohio is a huge manufacturing hub, which people underestimate.
Did not know
Whether
that.
it's pharma, cosmetic,
Ohio,
food industry,
slept on.
shout out to so slept on.
So
but it's
slept
okay
on.
because
Keep
keep sleeping.
You can
Oh,
stay over there.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, so it was destined for me to be right here, create what I created, because I was like, okay, it's time for me to move. And I'm like, is there any other manufacturer places that I can get stuff from? Ohio is it, so I'm here for life.
Yeah. So you have this great skincare, and you also do puppy skincare, correct?
I used to.
Oh, you used to?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
The crazy thing is, some of these products you can use on your pets.
They're very,
Yes,
very natural. I would
absolutely.
assume you can
It
use them
was
on them.
Paw Bew was my puppy company.
I did see that online, which the branding is great. Paw Bew,
that is
beauty,
so cute.
Bew for beauty.
Yeah, so I started that. That lasted about a year. I learned in just any business that you want to do, especially a skincare business, keep it simple. Simplicity is the best thing that has ever happened to me, because I tried to make my business very
branch
complicated.
out.
I tried to do every single thing that I could do. I thought more products, more money. That was not the case. I had over 50 different items at one point. Girl.
Oh my God.
And you're down to how many now?
I am finally down to about 13.
But it's a curated 13 collection.
Curated 13. A lot of the products that I had multiple different versions of, one of those can do that. So I'm like, okay, now I have to rebrand myself, say this product did what those other two products did, and I had to re-explain myself, but it was all worth it because now everything runs a lot more smoothly.
Yeah.
People have a better idea what they can want to get on my website without having to do a consultation with me or anything. So it was definitely easier for me and my customers because I was getting confused. It was a lot.
Yeah,
It
I
was a
mean
lot.
that's especially. I mean, I compare it to like walking into an Ulta or a Sephora. I swear, I walked over the
Overwhelmed.
weekend. I
Girl.
walked in at Crocker Park. I walked in and I looked around. I just tried on some products and I immediately got overwhelmed. Anxiety hit the roof. I'm like, I'm out of here. And I left. I didn't buy anything.
It is very overwhelming. You walk in there like, what do I get?
Exactly what happened
It's like
to
there's
me.
a million brands that are coming out with the same products now,
Same
the
products.
same stick bronzer,
So how do
cream
I
bronzer,
choose?
cream bronzer, and then you see all these hyper influencers online pushing all these products at you, but I don't fall for any of it. I stick to my tried and true products. I usually order my stuff every 6 months once from Sephora. I know what I like. I'll try maybe 1 or 2 products that are new, but I can't go into Sephora anymore. I just can't do it.
Oh, I walked into Ulta.
Oh, Ulta's
and
even worse.
Even worse. So I went into Ulta for the first time in probably like a year. I literally posted, I said, I think I'm having an anxiety attack because what is going on? I don't have enough money to buy everything that I want.
And you walk out with like one product, you already spent
Literally
like
2
$70.
products, and I'm
Yes.
like, okay, literally
Right.
$70, 2 products. I'm like, all right, I just
It's overwhelming.
never need to walk back in here. It'll be another year before.
But this is why I
here.
appreciate your brand too. Not only is it local, guys, but it's extremely affordable. Your range,
Extremely
like
affordable.
average range is around what, $12 to $15
Yes.
per
Yeah.
product, right?
Mhm, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it lasts a long time. Like each product I've heard
Mm-hmm.
from customers, at least one, each product lasts 6 months.
I mean, there's
6
decent
weeks.
size.
Oh, that's
here.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
These are
And I
nice
love that
sizes.
it's good for all skin types.
like $60.
I'm sure it
$60
would,
here.
yeah.
So that's 15. And then we have the bigger version that you had picked up, and that's double, but you get
What's
4
this
times
one?
more. That's our lovely bar soap.
Turmeric.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking
Bar
at.
soap.
This is the one I'm really interested in.
It smells
for
really
dark
good.
spots, hyperpigmentation. Coming from the Middle East, we use a lot of turmeric in our food and our cooking, and also in the Southeast Asian culture, they use
Yes.
a lot of turmeric
Yes.
for that
Yes.
reason. And if you know of the Indian culture, when they do their wedding ceremonies, they use turmeric on their
Turmeric for
brides'
everything.
faces.
Yeah.
and
Really?
their- yeah, to
Oh,
brighten
I
up the
didn't know. Yeah,
face.
that's great.
So
That's
like
amazing. Ooh.
a lot of my products do have turmeric in it, and they do
have to
work
get some.
really well. They work well on all skin types, but brown skin, you'll see a difference more so because we do have hyperpigmentation.
more
Yeah.
prone
So
to that.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is why I texted you. I'm like, do you have something for my niece? My niece is more. She lives in Florida, so she's exposed to the sun all year round. But I immediately thought of you. I swear to God, as soon as because she came into town, I'm like, I'm having Herbal Ciddy on my podcast. I'll hook you up.
I'm gonna have to definitely get some stuff on my own. I don't know why I didn't get it at the Pilates event, but with me having sensitive skin,
Yeah. I
definitely
get
will.
it. Like I tell people all the time, if whatever you're using, if it works, it works. Keep with it, especially if you have sensitive skin. We can probably change an item or two, but like for the most part, I like people being comfortable with the products that they use.
I've used vitamin C on my skin for the last like
It's good.
7 to 8 years.
Simple,
and-
one
Yeah.
ingredient.
She does have great skin. I tell her
Perfect.
that
Your
all the
skin
time,
looks
yeah.
But
great.
I swear, I'm telling you, it's vitamin C.
No, you
it
looks good.
really does
Looks
do
good.
a
Yeah, no,
number on your
absolutely.
skin.
So
yeah.
speaking of skincare routines, are you a 2-step, 3-step, or a 10-step skincare routine gal?
Nobody needs a 10-step ever. If you need a 10, you just need to go to the esthetician and let them handle that. I am a 3-step in the summer, but a 4-step in the winter. So I cleanse, and then the Holy Hydration Toner, and then I use a sun cream. I have a sun cream that has matcha and a sun cream that has turmeric in it. I'm a little oily, especially in the summertime, so I use my
I get oily
Vibrance.
too, yeah.
Yeah, I use my Vibrance with turmeric and kojic acid moisturizer. And then in the winter, I would add a drop of my Body Bright oil. That has olive oil. That's my
Which
olive
one
oil.
is it?
The one with the pump over
pump?
there. Yep.
This is the one with olive oil.
Yep, that's my olive oil.
This is what you have on your
Can I
body
use
right now?
some of that?
Huh?
This is what you have on your body
Yeah,
right now?
this is-
Girl, I need that glow.
I want to use some of that.
Like,
Use some. Yep, you gotta open it a little bit,
my
and
God.
it comes out, so you might have to share it.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah. It comes out. but you only need a little.
I love
and
that.
so it is unscented as well. So
I don't know why I automatically want to smell it.
But you can still smell it. Like, people want to know what you're going to end up smelling like, which is nothing. But like, you can smell a little bit of olive oil. You can smell that, and then when I like make it, like as soon as I make it like really fresh, you can actually smell the turmeric as well, and it's like very pleasing. Like,
I
already
like, guys,
feel great.
I'm ready for my trip. And I also like that it's not shimmery, because so many of these glow oils out there right now have that shimmer, and like I like a shimmer, but sometimes you just want to look glowy without the shimmer.
Yes,
like it's a natural glow.
And it lasts and it absorbs into your skin. Like, you see it when I put it on, and how I'm still.
Do we look glowing, Larry?
Start glowing.
We need to start using this before each episode.
Why you think I greased up before? I was like, I gotta promote the brand.
She's promoting it. I see you.
This is like marketing skills 101, ladies.
You are like,
especially
literally,
like when you go on vacation and you're
the
beach, and after the glow after the beach.
Oh, I'm going on a
my
trip next
gosh.
week, so I need this.
Like I don't burn at all. I use that and the sun cream, and I mix them together, and I apply it right before I'm about to lay out in the sun. And like I said, I laid out in the sun in 90-degree weather the other week when it was
had that heat
literally like the devil visited himself up here. But didn't burn at all, and I sat in the sun for like 6 hours.
That's amazing.
I actually like that it has that hint of olive oil.
Yeah,
I mean, I have olive oil every day. Like I'm Syrian. It's in our blood. I probably have olive oil like in my blood right now.
Well, it do absorbs into your skin. So absolutely.
That's crazy. So tell us, through this whole journey, what's the biggest risk you've ever taken?
Starting the business now. I would say, honestly, hiring a company to do all of your marketing, that's very important, because that can make or break you. And at a point, it did. Almost. I try to, any mistakes that I do, I try to just recover as fast as I can without showing it. And I know a lot of people do want to hear that. They do want to hear, not necessarily see you downfall, but they want to know, like, okay, when you did fall, how did you get back up?
How did you get back?
And
how did you recover?
How did you recover? And sometimes I just don't talk about that. Only because it's just a hard hit for me sometimes, and I take it very personal. So, and I don't want nobody to like, kick you when you're down and stuff like that. But I guess it is important to talk about just how you recovered from it. I had this marketing company. He raised my prices probably 3 times the price overnight. I lost so many customers.
Oh my God.
This just happened. I'm in my recovery stage right now from it. Yeah. And it's been a year. I had fired the marketing team. Like I said, raised my prices.
But did they not
triple.
consult with you before they did that?
They did. They tried to give me good reason. I let him, you got to take risks.
You took a risk.
You want to see what's it going to lead to. And it was more so just him doing his thing. Him with the marketing, the graphics and everything. It just didn't look like me or anything, and I had to fire him, lower my prices back down. The sales started coming in more, and looking at longevity. A lot of people look at now, and it was weird because he changed my whole view of my business. Like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, you're allowing somebody to come into your space and manage your business for you. So you don't have to. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to take a load off. Instead, he put way more loads on me than I can imagine.
It makes you not trust people to not be able to.
You probably also lost a lot of customers.
I did.
The fact
like when you see that you're a product that you love, that you've been using for 4 years, go from $10 to $30 overnight.
Asking questions.
Like,
right?
girl, I don't want to shop with you anymore.
Like, is it
Why would
infused with
you do
24
that?
karat
Look,
gold?
Okay.
Like,
am I getting more? What was the difference? So that really, really hurt my business. And I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I really want to be for the people. I really want people to be able to afford my products. And this is not a product you just buy one time and keep it pushing. I need to see you every month. I want you to be able to afford this every single month.
you're looking for longevity. Like
Longevity. I need you to use
Loyal
this
customers.
until I stop making it, which is never, okay? Until I die. We're in this together, okay?
Yes,
Forever.
yes. So speaking of, like you said, your prices are good, and they are. Do you think more expensive skincare is better or no?
No. honestly, everybody used the same. Remember how we were just talking?
Yeah.
You go to Ulta, there's 5 different products that are probably the same ingredients.
I mean, just like
different branding.
when you walk into CVS, you have the drugstore,
non-generic ones, the generic,
it's
generic
the
and then the
ingredients,
name brand,
same exact ingredient. They break down the ingredients for you, literally. And you guys, I come from a pharma background. I've worked in manufacturing.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it's the same, guys.
Same
the
thing.
Generic and the non-generic are the same.
It's the same
It's
thing.
You're just paying for the brand.
The brand. Like,
so welcome to Chanel.
As soon as you put a Louis Vuitton logo on a leather bag, which they're no longer leather, it hikes up the price by $1,000, $2,000. You know, but shout out to Font. They actually use real leather.
And Crocker Park, right? They have a storefront. It's a local brand.
And
I
they're in
actually
Pinecrest,
walked into their store at Crocker.
Yeah, and they're in Pinecrest too. I love her. I can't wait. I'm gonna go get a bag so soon.
So you said you make your product at home.
Yes.
So do you have a store?
So I'm e-commerce.
E-commerce, so online,
All online. I used to have a warehouse. I used to have a really big warehouse in Highland Heights, and I had up to like 10 employees, and then like COVID definitely got the best of me. Went through a breakup. Literally, I'm living a different life. You can start over, ladies, in your 30s. It's okay, and honestly, it's so much fun.
I think everyone went through a breakup during COVID. Like, it's life-changing.
But it changed.
I think half the country got divorced.
Like, you know what? I'm
hey, if you made it through COVID, you're gonna make it forever.
Yeah, until death do us part.
So what was one of the, you mentioned COVID, and because you started your business right before COVID, correct?
Yes.
What was one of the hardest challenges you endured during COVID as a business owner?
The crazy thing is, during COVID, it was amazing because everybody was getting all the free money.
Because you didn't have a brick and mortar, right?
I didn't even have. Actually, I did. No,
you did have a brick and mortar? Okay.
Honestly, I had a brick and mortar probably a little bit less after a year I started.
Okay.
And then I just got rid of it about 2 years ago. So I had a brick and mortar for about 4 years of my business, and that was okay. Believe it or not, it was during COVID when everybody was sick and everything. It was great. People were getting all that money. Everybody's at home a lot,
and so looking at themselves more in the mirror, right?
A lot of people didn't have time to do skincare because they're rushing out, they're getting the kids ready. I've heard it before, like,
and all the big stores were closed
and everything.
You didn't have time to go and like.
So what are you doing at home? You're scrolling. So I took advantage of Instagram to sell my product, and people are at home more, so they can use the product. So they're using the product more, so they have to come get more. So it was great. Now after COVID, when a lot of people stopped getting all that money, no more stem checks or anything like that, that's when it got a little bit hard because people started realizing, like, okay, I need to cut back my spendings and stuff like that. So that took a toll on me, probably, I want to say like a year after. And then the breakup. So it was just a lot going on at that time. So
well, you're still going strong,
I'm still
girl.
going strong. I am.
So what does success look to you now versus how it looked to you when you first started Herbal Ciddy?
That's a really good question because I have two totally different views on when I first started. You're actually money hungry. Like, although I was definitely in it to see other women glow, but you want those numbers. Numbers are everything.
I'm happy that you're honest about that, though, because a lot of people are not honest about that.
Girl,
they try to hide behind the fact that they're in it just for. I mean, nobody's starting a business to start a business.
Just to start a business.
You're starting
we want to make capital.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I definitely want it to be one of the largest skincare brands in Ohio, maybe in the country. I wanted to make millions of dollars and have facilities and everything to now. That didn't look like, now that does not look like success. It looks like a headache. It looks like a headache, to be honest. Success now looks like, and it's a very, very different view, paying my bills. Honestly, having peace, paying my bills, being able to afford a vacation, and living life. I know you see me, I'm like side questing all the time now and just flowing with life. I am honestly actually very content with that and never having to work a job again. That's my success. Never having to answer to anybody, to clock in, to be able to afford the lifestyle that I want, and having that peace without the chaotic craziness. Now, don't get me wrong, if I get the opportunity, if somebody gives me the opportunity to blow up, it's a 50-50
Yeah.
chance I
Yeah.
would take it.
Yeah.
But it just depends on where I'm at in life, if I'm bored, if I'm ready for the chaos, if I want the chaos, what God has for me,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like just following where God leads me is where I'm at.
Thank you for being really honest about
Yeah,
that.
no, really though. Thank you. Because not a lot of people are. You know, and
No, for sure. For sure.
finish the sentence. People would be happier if they stopped.
Caring what other people think.
That's a good one.
Okay? Stop caring.
Yeah.
I get in front of a camera all the time. I don't like it. I don't. But I do. It pays the bills. I do what I have to do. But also just blocking out the negative stuff because I've heard it all. You can't start a skincare business. You're not pretty enough, you know? You're black. You're a dark-skinned girl. How are you going to do this? I've heard everything, all the adversity and everything. I don't care. I don't care. You know, like I'm still going to flourish no matter what people say. And I did, you know.
And you did.
I love that.
Thank you.
Go, girl.
What's one word that describes you?
Glowing.
You literally know.
Literally though.
Glowing internally too as well because I try to bring sunlight and joy to
You really do. You're
every-
radiating. Like
Yeah,
your energy
yeah,
radiates, your aura.
Thank you.
I love your content online, guys. Follow her online. She's what is it at
Cityland.
Cityland. Love
City
it.
in the land.
See, the branding is really great.
Point.
City brand. It just works. It just kind of
works.
goes with
Yeah.
everything. I'm like, who taught me this?
Me, myself, and I.
So, what's always in your bag?
What is always in my bag? I always honestly carry the Bright Body Oil by Herbal Ciddy, hand sanitizer.
And your tripod.
Oh, and my tripod. I do not leave my tripod ever. So those are like the top 3 things I have to have in my bag because you can't catch me ashy. I got to get content and you got to keep the hands clean.
And the girl's got to get what she needs, right?
That's true. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Being mocked. I hate being mocked for some reason.
You get mocked like online?
Like, no, like when somebody copies when like I say something
like,
and how I
like-
talk or whatever, and then they mimic me back. I don't like that.
That is annoying.
Or being ignored.
Yeah.
Those are like my top 2.
Yeah.
Mocking
I don't
and
like
being
being
ignored.
ignored.
I don't
That's
think
my
nobody
thing.
do. Mm-mm.
So, as a skin guru, what's one treatment you're getting at the esthetician's or med spa office? And how often?
I went to Oasis Face Bar and they can have me for life, but it was an exfoliating treatment. I don't know, I don't know why I can't think of it. I don't want to say it's microablasion, but it's like basically when they shave your face.
Dermaplaning.
Yes,
No,
but that's
dermaplaning.
different. But dermaplaning.
Dermaplaning.
Yes.
They remove all the fuzz.
I love a
Yes.
dermaplane
When I was-
facial.
oh my goodness.
It makes your face literally glow.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a baby's butt.
Dude, yes, exactly.
Literally.
I was gonna say that.
I don't even want to touch my face after
Uh-huh.
a facial. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not touching it.
Oasis Face Bar, she had invited me to be a content creator, and I'm like, when I was done, and it was the fact that my face stayed super, super soft weeks later,
After.
not just
Yeah.
like a couple of days later. I'm like, okay, where's the soft feeling after like 2 months later? I was like, okay, I gotta go back. So that would be like the number one thing I would recommend, honestly, monthly. Like, I love that treatment. It was great.
What is one skincare product you cannot live without?
My gentle cleanser, of course. Like I'll use anything else, but the gentle cleanser, like, is tea, my favorite.
And what's brewing next?
What is brewing next? Honestly, you know how you said something about shimmer? So
She's gonna get shimmer.
I mean, you could duplicate it with shimmer.
So, yes,
Yeah.
that is a tricky formula. I come out with something shimmer like almost every year, just for the summer. Just like a little one-off. Like I said, I'm not trying to get overwhelmed with a lot of product and everything. What you see is what you get right now. I want to be that brand that oh, I've been using this for 20 years. Like back in the day when you had Avon skincare and stuff like that, like still using Skin So Soft.
Oh my gosh, I remember
20 years
Avon days.
ago. Oh yeah, exactly. And they're still around and they're great still. Like I purchased a body bath oil or something like that called Skin So Soft. Same scent as I know from 20 years ago.
It gives you that nostalgic.
Yeah. So all those items that I do have, I want to give you that nostalgic 20 years later, the formula is going to be the same. But I do little one-offs and special items. So shimmer, I want to find a good formula for year-round, maybe a cream. I've tried the oil. It just involves too many ingredients or too many chemicals and ingredients for my liking.
What about sprays?
It's still
too
a
much,
lot of ingredients to get it to how I'm consistent. Like when the consistency is a certain way, you want it to stay that way. And it's just hard finding a good consistency that I like with fewer chemicals. Yeah. So but it's a maybe. It's a maybe.
It's brewing.
We're still testing. It's still brewing.
It's in the brewing stage.
Loading. We're loading. I'm just overwhelmed with all this. This is great. I learned so much from you today. This is especially like I said, really. with my sensitive skin, and I can't wait to try some of your product out. I'm really looking forward to it and really excited.
Okay. Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us today, Cidney. This was really fun, and we've learned so much about your products. And hopefully everybody that's listening got a chance to learn more about her products. Guys, check her out on Instagram at Cityland and at Herbal Ciddy. We'll make sure to link all her accounts below. And stay tuned, guys.
Make sure you follow Unfiltered Brew, share, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, TikTok. We're all over the place.
And comment everywhere. Comment.
Engage
Talk to us, people.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you to our listeners. We love you.